Terrace, Coruscant of the Outer Rim. There's gotta be some help out here. A clinic.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. Do you require healing or medical supplies?
I'm afraid not. I'm just here for some questions.
I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can.
I'm a Republic commander. My unit was fallen under attack last night. I believe some of the survivors may be here on the planet.
I guess I can tell you my secret. Or rather, I can show you. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have?
Are they still alive?
Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Thank you for keeping them in good hands. Whatever you do, please don't give them to the Sith.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here.
No one will find them. Is there anything I can do to help these men? They were under my command.
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
What's a guy gotta do to get a drink?
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Glad to see you survived there, Nancy. What's been going on?
Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I've seen the troops out there. This planet is occupied, isn't it?
Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots.
We have to mayday the Republic fleet.
There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
This Jedi might cost us more than we know. We should keep going, try to find the Republic fleet.
I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
What makes her so important?
Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system.
What if she's dead already?
We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. I doubt anyone's specifically looking for us anymore. We're not that important. But if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how vital she is to the war effort.
If she's a Jedi, I'm sure she'll be fine. We should be thinking of a way to get off this planet.
Don't be a fool. You're not getting off this world without help. You can't hide here forever. Do you have any idea what will happen when the Sith find you? If Bastla's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers. We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash.
Did you sell them to the Teresian underground? Start talking. I want answers.
Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless.
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
What's going on out there?
That's how we should deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now, the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again.
Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room.
Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens?
Don't do anything stupid.
They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
Get in here. Search the room.
They're in the apartment, Karth. We have to leave before they see us. The Sith are onto us. We can't stay here for long. We've got to get to the lower city. We got to find somebody around here that can get us down there. All transports to the lower city have been blocked off by the Sith.
The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off.
I'll find you one that can.
What if I told you I could find my way down there?
I'd say you're out of your mind. Who the hell are you?
Solo. Mila Solo. I'm a bounty hunter for Zax.
Zax.
You must be new here on Terrace. I saw you come in earlier talking about that Jedi Bastila. I know where she is. She's being captive in the Undercity, with a gang called the Black Valkers. My boss Zax would know more about it. I can take you to him. I have a speeder standing by.
Why should we trust some bounty hunter?
You work for Zax? He can put you inside, right next to the Jedi. Then maybe we can find a way off this rock together.
Under the circumstance, it looks like we have no choice. The Sith are looking for us.
We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive.
So we have a deal then?
Deal. Marcus Drager.
I'm Karth.
Be on platform 441 within the hour. It'll take you down to the Undercity. I'll meet you down there.
We have no choice but to trust her. There's our shuttle. This Solo girl better come through for us. I'm gonna bet that the Undercity isn't as friendly as it is up here.
And it gets worse the lower you go.
Hopefully it's not some kind of trap.
Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me.
Like what?
I'm just trying to figure it out. I saw enough men lose their lives needlessly during the Mandalorian Wars. It's difficult to see that happen all over again. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it?
Are you accusing me of something?
Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors.
Would you rather I wasn't?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Why would Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
I think we should be trying to work together to get off this rock.
I am working with you. I'd be a fool not to. I'd also be a fool not to expect the unexpected.
I'm not going to betray you, Card. I'm with the Republic, too.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamoka paata. Bonanay kachu. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata don't no sercha. Ichua penki. Watana wamamulira. Kenchunju parshak.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Up to your usual tricks, aren't you, Canderous?
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
I found our man to help us get out of here. There's no doubt he'll be able to help us steal Davik's ship, and Zax will have no choice but to hire him for these arena battles. We'll be getting out of here soon enough.
I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.